Hello and good evening from the Oyby Manor, the spookiest vlogger residence of them all. Today, we are going to be carving some pumpkins and also making some pizza fries, and also, finally, for the first time ever in my life, making pumpkin pie. So I'm in the kitchen. Hi, Brennan.
Hi.
Hi, Arlo. Happy Halloween, pup. And this is what I'm going to go and get started with, the pumpkin pie, because this is going to take a couple hours to do. So I have the pie crusts here, and then all of the ingredients, the 100% pure pumpkin, the granulated sugar back here, the evaporated milk, a little bit of salts, the ground cinnamon, ground ginger, ground cloves, and some eggs. So that's all for the pumpkin pie. And then this is for the pizza fries. We have some extra crispy fries that we're going to be using this year, some bacon pepperoni, mozzarella, some sauce, and then the aluminum foil and a couple pie tins. So I have all of my ingredients here ready to go. So this calls for 3/4 cup sugar, 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1/2 teaspoon ground, what was this? Ginger, and 1/4 teaspoon ground cloves.
Oh, it's so dark.
So I'm whisking all the dry ingredients, which is very potent at the moment.
But potent in a good way. Like, it smells really good.
Like, it is like making my nostrils flare. And then I have 2 eggs.
Flare with fall.
That I'm adding in. I'm going to mix this up. And then I'm going to add the pumpkin and then finally the evaporated milk. So I've added the eggs and all of the dry ingredients, and now I can add the pumpkin in here. This is actually pretty easy to make. I didn't anticipate it being that challenging to make this.
You've made one other pie before, right? A lemon meringue or something?
Yeah, like 10 years ago. And,
I just remember that on your Instagram.
I didn't make the meringue that successfully, so hopefully this works out a little bit better for me. This is also, I don't know if I would say that this is, I'm much more of a pie than a cake person. I think I said this multiple times at this point, but I don't know, this is my favorite pie personally, but it is amongst my favorite pies, without a doubt. It's starting to have the consistency that I would anticipate with like a pumpkin pie. So I have the pie shell here. This is preheated to 425, and according to the instructions here, this goes into the oven at 425 for 15 minutes, then reduce the temperature to 350, and then bake for an additional 30 to 40 minutes, and then it'll be done after a couple hours. Well, it'll be done after that amount of time, and then it cools for a couple hours.
I was like, oh my goodness, a couple hours, the pie crust will be burnt.
So yeah, I guess this is just about a 3-hour process, just from the start of it to
Do you add the whole can of condensed milk?
pie. It said add gradually.
Okay.
So naturally, I didn't. But it should be okay, right? I think it said the whole can. God, now I'm scared. Okay, yeah. 1 can of evaporated milk.
Okay.
And now for the final step. Pouring the pie mixture into the pie, and then putting this into the oven. Hi, Brennan. Your head was blocked by the lantern. The lights behind you are going crazy.
Which one?
Because of the frame rate. Yeah, those back there.
Yeah.
So, are you ready to carve some pumpkins?
I'm ready.
Yay!
Let me just stop playing The Sims for a second.
Those lights are going sort of crazy too. So, what are you going to be carving this year for Halloween?
And it's funny that it was brought up in the live stream yesterday, I'm going to be doing a plumb bob from The Sims, which if you don't know what a plumb bob is, which you probably don't, it's the little gem that goes above The Sims that indicates their mood.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you want to know what I'm going to be carving into my pumpkin?
I really do.
I am going to be carving all 8 of the Pokemon types into the pumpkin. So
I'm going to be way done before you.
No, it'll
Goodness.
be easy, I think. So the alarm just went off for the pumpkin pie, so Brennan just lowered the temperature to 350, and that'll be going for 40 minutes. And this is what I'm going to be carving. So all of these different energy types. So leaf, fire, water, electric, psychic, fighting, dark, and steel. And I'm sort of taking inspiration from what you did a few years ago. You carved all the elements from Avatar into your pumpkin. And I'm going to be doing this, or trying to. I don't know, I'm going to be taking a minimalistic, I think, approach to doing all of this.
It's fair.
So we moved the pizza stuff over there. That'll take, like, literally probably 5 to 10 minutes to do that. So we're going to do that later after the pumpkin pie is out of the oven. And this is all that we have for our pumpkins. So I have Brennan a little pumpkin here, and then I have the big pumpkin, which I'm going to need a lot of surface area to do what I'm hoping to do. I was considering doing Little Boo for my pumpkin, but I don't really care that much about Little Boo. It's not that significant. If there's a pumpkin for me, it's Penelope, so I'm sorry, Little Boo. But we have our respective Mama Bear, Papa Bear bowls.
Penelope is queen.
Of course. And then this is for your pumpkin seeds.
Yeah.
We have our knives here, and then all of these carving utensils that we may or may not use. These, I think I remember, were very helpful to get all of the guts and seeds out of there. Are you ready? Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yay! There's a lot of pumpkin guts in there.
And seeds.
Now what do you do with your seeds again? You bake them,
I bake them and I eat them
right?
because I love pumpkin seeds.
How do you season them?
Usually with salt and butter and whatever seasoning I'm feeling. Which
Okay.
maybe this year will be cayenne.
Like a savory or a sweet?
Savory.
Oh,
Always savory.
I don't know. Cinnamon could be kind of nice.
Could be good. I've never experimented with that.
So we've carved our pumpkins. It's like that scene from Aladdin. So yeah, we have hollow pumpkins now at the moment. We're trying to figure out the blueprint of how we want to do what we want to do, but this is Brennan's bag, and I got her this little plumb bob a while ago, so this is what a plumb bob is, but how to put that onto a pumpkin, we are going to figure that out. A few more minutes left over here on the, oh my god, that is just, like, that is intense lighting. A few more minutes over here on the pumpkin pie, and then we can get started on the pizza fries. Okay, so we let the pumpkin pie sit for a little bit. Now it should be done. Now we just need to wait 2 hours until we can eat this. So right before bed, little bedtime sweet snack. Now we can get started on this, our pepperoni pizza
Our pizza fries.
fries. All right, so before we get started on our pizza fries, this is a little bit of an update. So Brennan has her plum bob over there that she's already stenciled and sort of carved out.
Yeah.
So let's see what that looks like. Are you done, or do you still need to like clean it up a little bit? Or
It
like
probably needs to be cleaned up, and I think I might add some just like open spots on the outside just to like make it stand out a little bit more.
And I've spent this entire time stenciling all of these energies over here. So I have the grass leaf energy, I have the fire energy, the water energy, the lightning energy / electric, psychic energy, fighting energy, darkness energy, and then steel energy. So now I can actually start to carve this out. So we have the oven preheated to 450, and what we're going to do is sort of what we did last time, where we cook the fries, or we bake the fries first. So this should take about 12 minutes, and then we're gonna add the sauce and the cheese, pepperoni, and then the bacon as well. So you gonna do the honors there, Brennan?
There we go. All right. And I've gone ahead and made myself some pumpkin seeds to go ahead and put in our oven. So we'll come back and see how those taste afterwards.
So it's time to decorate our pizza fries. So we pulled them out of the oven. They're nice and crispy. These are like, are these shoestring fries?
Yeah.
I think they're like McDonald's fries, essentially. So they're very thin. They're not the, like the crinkle cut fries. I think that that you can actually get at Horror Nights. So we have 2 of these separately. I think last time we split one. We wanted to have our own individual pizza fries this time. So I'm going to add a significant amount of sauce to mine. I like sauce. You like to go a little bit on the lesser of the sauce spectrum, I think.
Which is fair, because like you are a sauce boy and I'm a not saucy lady. Also, we're just both not a fan of crinkle cut fries, so we both wanted like the shoestrings.
Yeah. So probably I'm gonna do mine first, and then you can do yours, and then I don't know if I want to add bacon to mine. Should I add bacon to mine?
Yes, of course.
You think so?
Of course. What the heck?
Okay. This is just like a general like I'm gonna be adding more sauce to this, probably more cheese, more bacon, have like a few different layers of this, but this is essentially what this is going to look like. And then we're going to put this into the oven.
And unfortunately, we have to wait a little bit because I put my pumpkin seeds in the oven first. So
that's okay. I still have a lot of work to do with my pumpkin. So Brennan's putting the pizza fries into the oven now. The seeds are done. Yay! And this is the current progress of my pumpkin. I stenciled it with permanent marker and then just tried to start cutting it out. So I have the grass energy, the fire energy, the water energy, the lighting energy, the psychic energy, the fighting energy, the dark energy, and then the steel energy. So it's getting pretty close. I need to clean it up sort of a lot and clean out the inside a little bit, but I'm getting pretty close. And then this is yours.
Yep.
Yeah. What do you think?
Ta-da! I just need a green light.
Yeah, so we were talking about that, and I have like these like super old candles that used to be like, or that are color changing, but I don't know where the remote is. So we might try to find like a different alternative way of like lighting these in like different and unique colors. I think I'm gonna try something also different with mine that doesn't have anything to do with the colors of like the lights, but you'll see that in just a second. Okay, so the fries are done. Brennan is removing the tin foil successfully. Awesome. So I think that one's mine. I added some extra ingredients.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. They're just like some herb and yeah. So I added some garlic powder. I didn't know some onion powder, and then some urban garlic powder, and then some oregano. And then this is yours, and the light is going pretty crazy. So here are our pizza fries and our pumpkin pie, which we're going to be having this pretty much right now, and then our pumpkins. Put a couple candles in there.
Yours because you have a 360 version of yours.
Yeah, it turned out pretty good. Yeah. And I'm not actually quite done with it yet. There's still something I think I want to do.
Oh, really?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, so I'll be doing that in just a minute. But there's your plum bob, and there's a green candle in there. It doesn't look like it.
No.
If we can get some sort of like a green light, that would be so cool for yours.
Yeah. But
you might actually try to do that.
As long as you can see through this, that's all I needed.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe I'll try to like edit it and make it green just for the sake of like the thumbnail, because I would like to assume that you're going to get a green light for it to actually put out tomorrow.
That?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
I can edit everything.
Okay.
Not at all. So Brennan's had a few bites of her pizza fries. And she has some thoughts. So the last time we did this, the fries weren't crispy enough and we had too much cheese. So did any of that change this time?
The fries are still not crispy, so I don't really know how to get them crispy. We keep cooking them beforehand.
Right.
And then we add the ingredients after, and then they just get soggy. I don't know.
I think it's because of the sauce.
Yeah.
But as far as the other, oh my God, those lights! Whoa.
Taste-wise, it's still so good. Like
perfect amount of cheese and sauce.
Yeah.
And pepperoni and bacon.
I want to eat this whole thing. I just wish they were crispier. That's all.
I did mine a little bit different than yours. And that paid off so well. Whoa. So the fries, definitely not crispy, but every other aspect of this, an absolute slam dunk.
Mm-hmm.
This makes me like thrilled that this is such an easy thing to do. And we're not, inventing the wheel by any means, but wow, it's so good. And I don't know, it's such a simple thing, but it's so satisfying. And then all my like little extra spices that I like put on there, I need to like stir it up because I put it like exclusively on the top. This is very layered, which you can eat it that way or you can mix it up a little bit. I don't know, but we're about to definitely eat both of these and then have some pumpkin pie.
Yes.
So the pizza fries were phenomenal, and now we don't have much of an appetite, but we're going to have to try to make room for this pumpkin pie that I've never made a pumpkin pie before, so it's exciting and also a little bit nervous. Oh no, that's cutting so well. Yes. Oh, Brennan. I don't know if I cut it that well. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Oh God, stand by.
You don't have a plate to put it on.
There it is. There's the pumpkin pie, which turned out pretty much perfect. It is delicious. And then also these are Brennan's sunflower seeds that she made, which these turned out.
Pumpkin seeds.
What did I say?
Sunflower.
Whoops. Well, they're somewhat similar. They're very salty, but they're good. So what I'm going to do now, because it's a random idea, is that I'm going to paint my pumpkin, just because I think it's still a little bit lackluster compared to what I would normally do for a pumpkin, because I like to have a colorful pumpkin. So I'm going to paint my energies with all of these random paints that I have. I have an assortment of colors here. I have green, red, blue, and yellow for grass, fire, water, and electric. And then I have purple, pink, black, and gray for psychic, fighting, darkness, and steel. and I'm using pink because I don't have like brown, and you know, pink can be strong, right? All right, so I'm going to say that my pumpkin is done. I have all of the colors associated with all of the different energies on this pumpkin. That turned out to be sort of a mess, but you get the general idea. I wanted it to be sort of, I don't know, simplistic, and it ended up being that, just exactly that. So you get the idea, and I was thinking about maybe taking the energy cards and like attaching them to the pumpkin, but that might be a little bit too much. So I'm going to say that this is okay. I think that I'm done with my pumpkin. And there they are one last time with the lights off. There are real candles in there right now, but I'm going to put these fake candles in them for when we put them outside. And it's hard to see, but I do think that the colors sort of accentuate the aesthetic that I'm going for with my pumpkin. So I'm pretty proud of it. These turned out great, and we are ready for Halloween. So that was our little Halloween extravaganza at home. I'm going to put those pumpkins outside, and we have these, Arlo, we have these boo buckets here. So I did go to multiple McDonald's today. Both of us did, actually, to try to find some more boo buckets, but they are sold out, unfortunately. But still have a couple from last year, and we're going to be giving out these trick-or-trade booster packs, which we did that last year. You did that last year, actually, and it was very popular, and I was very jealous because I was at work.
Everybody loved it.
I don't work on Halloween this year, so I'll be able to get those out, and I'm excited for that. So that makes my pumpkin a little bit more, hopefully, appropriate to give those out on Halloween. But hey, we made pizza fries. We had some pumpkin pie. We got to carve our pumpkins, a little annual fun tradition we've been doing for several years of just whatever happens to be, I don't know, on our mind at the time of us carving pumpkins, which it has been very random. Let me tell you that. But we have a good time doing it, and yeah, I'm glad that we have to do it again this year. Did you have fun?
I did, and your pumpkin pie came out really good.
Oh, shucks, I just followed the recipe.
It was good.
But hey, thanks for watching. Happy Halloween, whenever you watch this, and yeah, we'll see you soon. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't like it.